morning. How is everybody this beautiful morning? I'm getting photobombed. Photobombed. Hold on. Make sure that everything's working the way it's supposed to work. And it is. Woohoo! It's like Christmas. Good morning, everybody. A little bit of sage for your morning. So I did a thing. Good morning, everybody. First, let's pull a card. Let's see where this morning's going. Let's pull a card. And how shall we go about doing so? Okay, where's my cards? I know they're here. Oh, there they are. They're right in front of my face. Okay. Get myself started this morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Good morning, Teresa Gibbs. I didn't get to see you. Burning sage all day. I understand. Good morning, Heidi. Good morning, Casey, Courtney, Linda, Pam, Heather. Good morning. So I did a thing. First, let's pull a card, and I'll tell you what I did. Because it may not seem like a big thing to you, but it was a big thing to me. Okay. Sage. Good morning, Colleen. This is, okay, today's card is all about having those individuals. You work all the time. Well, I tell you, Teresa, when I got there, it was nonstop. And then we left because, well, we just left. And then we got stuck in Galveston and Houston because of flights. So we have unseen allies everywhere, right? We have people that lift us up and we don't even realize it. My guys are funny. They have jokes today. So we do have people in our lives that we don't even realize. And it's so funny because we were just talking about this in class Monday night, right? Soul Families. Heidi, I haven't been able to watch that yet, but I'm going to watch that. We have people in our lives that just come in and they bump across and they move on. And sometimes they stick around. Oh, we stayed at the Galvez, Teresa, and at the Tremont. It was beautiful. And then we decided our flights were canceled so many times we couldn't stay at those big fancy places anymore. It was really pretty though. So we have individuals come into our life and they just touch on us and leave, or they stay and they become a major part of our lives. We always have somebody we can lean on, don't we? We always do, whether we realize it or not, whether we know if somebody is available or not. We can always lean on somebody. And so what did I do yesterday? I didn't do jack shit yesterday. Back to the holiday, been on their vacation to teachers as well. I didn't do anything yesterday, and anybody that knows me really, really well knows that's really out of character for me. Now I came home and I did some laundry, right? But I have gotten myself into this, good morning, Katrina, into this habit in life where I am move. And so I was going to go spend the day with my friend Shannon. I know, it's like a talk, right? We're talking. Leave it on me. I love that song. And so what I did was I put myself into such a state of anxiety the night before I was taking the day off because I had things I could be doing, but I wasn't stopping to do them. But if I stopped, I wouldn't get them done, right? So I sat there and I went, holy crap. Oh, wait, we have a troll. First thing, we have a troll. Let's get rid of him. Sorry, Teresa. I didn't get him before they got you. They're gone, though. Don't reply. So what I had to do is I had to force myself to take a day off. It's not good. It's not good when you get to that point where you're just so drive. And so I took the day off and I did good morning from New Zealand. You think I've been stuck with you from pretty much the beginning. But I did. I was like laying in bed the night before going, oh gosh, I can go do this and I could go do that and I could do this and I could do that. And I thought, oh my goodness, when did I get this way? When did I let myself get so caught up in this move, that I didn't take the time to step back and say, right here, and enjoy, right? So make sure you're doing this, you guys. Good afternoon from the UK, Mick. Good afternoon. So make sure you're paying attention to this. And I said to Sam yesterday, I said, holy crap, when did I get like this? This is like a big deal. I mean, I'm just living in a state of, what can I do now? What can I do? What can I do now? And my husband says so lovingly, well, it's been a couple years. And I'm like, holy shit. But I have been. I've been living, in that, good, Katrina. I'm very glad to hear that. Living in that state. So when I laid down to go to bed last night, I went to my guides and I went, oh my gosh, you guys, let's work on this. Let's revamp this, because I don't need to do this. I will put myself under the ground quicker doing this. I had the most relaxing sleep that I have had in the longest time. And when I got up, I set my alarm for 7:30, and I went, I'm going to do that. So I didn't get up till 8:30. I turned my alarm off and I said, I'll get up when I get up. And good morning, my mother. So my mom's on here. Hi, Nancy. So I had to stop and slow down and go, okay, I'm putting myself in this highly anxious energy, just feeling as if I have to keep moving to get stuff done. Stuff's going to get done. Casey says, the state you are describing now has been my constant for the past 10 years. No matter what I do, the anxiety follows me, unfortunately. Casey, but here's the thing, you understand it. Sounds a bit like OCD. I do have a little bit of OCD. I do. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I can live much chiller than this, and I'm going to put myself towards that end of living much chiller. Good morning, Jansen. So take time to take stock every once in a while, you guys, of your emotional. How are you going forward? Are you gotta do? And are you? The thing is if I am not constantly doing this, then I feel like I'm failing for the day. If I don't meet all of my goals, and I will put an unreasonable and almost unattainable number of goals before myself each day, and set myself up like that. So it's just something to pay attention to, right? It's something I've been doing, and I thought, always working to surrender. Good. Awesome, Heidi. So I don't mind throwing myself under the bus. Vicky McHale. Vicky, I need to talk to you anyways. She says, so congratulations. So another week or two before you start a new business. It's smart ass. No, but see, that's what I do. It's what I do. Working through anxiety. What did we do? We said, let's open a shop. But we've been talking about it for years. Don't get me wrong. We've been talking about that for like 15 years. And it was just the right time. But now I'm going to scale back a little bit and start to look at how I'm doing things that work smarter, less hard, right? Not necessarily get rid of things, but set them into a more manageable schedule for myself, instead of you must do everything today. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. What's going to happen if I don't get everything? Yes, it is a delightful, smart-ass comment. What's going to happen if I don't get everything done today? So what? Something doesn't get put in the store. By the way, have you guys seen the coffee? Or not the coffee, but have you seen I just get a chuckle out of the teas in the store, because there was a little elderly couple that came into the store the other day, and they were walking along, and they stopped at the tea cabinet, and they were laughing their butt off. It was so, it was hysterical to watch them, because they were laughing, and oh my gosh, I hope it doesn't offend them. But they went, oh my gosh, they had the best time reading the teas. The shop has given us roots. You're absolutely right, Heather. You're absolutely right. It has given us roots, and we're really excited. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe it. I just watched a guy on the internet get thrown under the bus. Oh no, that's so horrible. So sorry. Okay. So good morning. And I don't mind showing and sharing insight on some of the things that I go through, right? Because here's the thing. It's not just I love the tea bags. I know, Jansen. We have these tea bags, you guys. We have a metaphysical shop, Casey. We sell online too. You can go to ourmysticalcrystals.com and find it there. We have tea bag. The name of the tea bags. Good morning, Dan. Is I love tea bagging. That's what they're called. And I'm like, how can you not buy those when you're buying tea, right? But the tea bag, the tea is at least I think each one of them has at least the one doesn't have the F word in it, but most of the teas have the F word. It's so funny. Sending good vibes to Amber. Her friend's funeral is today, and sending good vibes to Katrina's friend as well, for healing or whatever that person needs, right? Right, Heidi, and that's why I do it actually, because this is a spiritual struggle. It is. It's a spiritual struggle, and it's not just a physical exhaustion struggle. It's a spiritual struggle. It is. So, how many times do you think I've meditated in the last month? Because my brain won't disengage. So it's a spiritual struggle as well. But when I went to bed last night and I told my guides, I said, look, man, something's got to change here. Something's got to change. And I actually felt comforted. I lay there and I felt comforted. They're like, don't worry, we got you. We're going to take care of this. We're going to do this. And I went, good, please. I need some help. I sat down to meditate and here I am, says Vicky. I get it. Squirrel. I get it. And we appreciate you being here. Absolutely. We are going to have a gathering here in December. So I know I've mentioned this. It's going to be the weekend of, because we have an event going on December 12th, not December, October 12th. The Witches Brew is going to be going on in Defiance, and we're going to have 400 women dressed up as witches going around town. And we're going to have an intuitive fair that weekend. And my mystical lifers get first call at being readers. Jensen says, I always fall asleep when I try to meditate. And see, there's lots of thoughts on this. I believe, and I've been told that by my guides, that falling asleep is okay because they're still going to do the work. You set the intention, right, Heidi? It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to set the whole weekend up. I'm looking for a paranormal team in Defiance, and I'm going to contact someone today about setting up a location where we can have a private investigation as well. So we're going to have a lot of fun. All right. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, this is so valid. This is so valid. Right. Here's another card. Let's do another card. All right. Happiness. Isn't this about right? We find our own happiness. And it's little things. It doesn't have to be like you won the lottery, right? That'd be nice. I'd like to try it just once, just to see. Just to test it. You know, they say that money. Good morning, Tanya. How are you doing? We're going to be doing the Witches Brew. Yes, we will be a participating shop in the Witches Brew in Defiance. It's October 12th. We will be a participating shop for that. Man, and we are going to be off the chain. We're going to have so much fun. We're going to have a psychic fair that weekend. We can, if it's long, getting better. I'm so glad to hear that. I hadn't seen you online for a while. Of course, I've not been great at it either. Hey, Tanya, how are you doing? So we can look in life and find little moments of happiness. I would like to be challenged, right, Vicky? I'd like the challenge. I'd like the challenge. You've already started looking for your outfit. I made one for. I made an outfit for Salem for 2 years ago when COVID hit, when Sam and I had COVID. Wow, has it been that long? Year and a half. When Sam and I got COVID right before the event. Good morning, Michaela. So I have never used it. I'm excited about that. Okay, moving on. Here we go, real quick. I know. I lost a year. I didn't lose a year. I had a wonderful year. I've had to reflect upon that and say, I had a wonderful year. Let's go with these. It's a nice soft feeling this morning. Okay. Can I get a whoop whoop? Okay. I'm excited. You excited? Okay. Here we go. Can I get a whoop whoop? Good morning, Donna. Good morning. So yes, Vicky, I am wearing my pendant. Vicky Roop, let me tell you, I saw a message. I haven't replied yet because I haven't saw the whole message from the sale. I'll look at that when I get the shop. I thought I lost it. Like seriously, for 3 months, I looked all over. I could not find my pendant. And there's a story behind the pendant, you guys, at Metatron, the whole 9 yards. It is very, 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 very dear to me. And I was heartbroken that I couldn't find my pendant. And I wear it quite often. And even when I got to Bill's, I was looking, couldn't find it anywhere. I thought, what the hell did I do with it? I was worried because it's not something I can reproduce. It's not the energy. I mean, I can make it again, but it's not the same, right? So I was so upset. And I went and I was packing stuff. I just had gone, well, I guess it'll show up when it shows up. And I went to drop down one of my lights, and there it was. And I was like, oh, I was so excited to find it. Okay, can I get a whoop whoop? Good morning, Lisa and everyone. Who is that? All I see is Facebook user. Good morning, Karen Lowry. Kelly Lavoy, good morning. Pam Gary. Good morning, Penny. Pam Gary. So Pam, I'm going to give you Gloria Reyna. Good morning. Oh, Billy Ann. Good morning. Everybody give Billy Ann a whoop whoop, y'all. She does an excellent job in the background. Grand Rising Carrie. So Pam, I want to talk about, I'm going to give you a memory of somebody. I'm going to give you, and I hope this stimulates a memory that you have of somebody that is passed on that would like to share with you. I have a woman in a blue dress, and it's an interesting image that she gives me. She gives me this light blue dress. It almost looks like a 50s dress. And I feel like this person either hummed or sang. I don't know if they sang in church or however they sang, but they either hummed or sang something. And it's a blue dress that goes right about at the knees. And I feel like this would have been something they would have worn when they dressed up to maybe go out, maybe to a go to church kind of thing, or an Easter kind of thing, something along those lines. I feel like this person was very intelligent and very kind and very soft. This is an older person. She's showing me an image of her when she was younger, but I know she lived to be much older than what she's showing me. But she's showing me an image of when she was younger. So usually when I see something like this, it usually means that this person is in a picture somewhere. It usually means that this person can be seen visually within a picture of them wearing a dress. Now, keep in mind, it might be a black and white picture, and it might not, it's probably not, if it's black and white, it's not going to show the color, right? I also see this person leaning back against a car, an older car. Smiling. Okay, so this person's showing me a picture of them leaning there. I wonder if that's, did you have a female in the military? Do you have someone that was in the military? Great grandmother? She keeps giving me this below the knees on the dress thing, like below the knees, below the knees. And as I see her leaning back, it looks more like a military, a more like a military outfit, like it's trim. There's my husband. Good morning, baby. It's okay. It's all right. Her hair is darker and it has big curls in it, not like outrageous curls, but done curls, you know? Pam, I I would wonder if you asked around in your family if you didn't have, this could be your mother, this could be your mother. This picture, this person's very classy looking and very happy. Very classy and very happy. And she kind of leans back on the car a little bit. So I'm going to tell you what this person's telling me. Here's what mediumship is. Okay, I remember a picture of her leaning against a car, black and white. Was she in a dress? And was it a trimmer dress? I'm going on visuals, you guys. I'm going on the information that is given to me, right? I'm seeing a picture. Yes, okay. So what I want to say here is this. So we believe we know who this person is. I don't get names. We all do things differently, right? I don't get names unless it's like somebody really, 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 really wants to bring that across. They probably on the other side going, Lisa is so difficult. Oh, matter of fact, I know they do. If you've ever been in any of my trans channeling where they walk in and they go, she's so hard to work with. So it's happened. So it's a thing, right? The message. So I'm going to give you the message. That's what mediumship's about, right? Bringing across the message. You get it's on her mother's side. Yeah. The things in life, and this is very much about kind of what we were talking about today, right? We bring in the energy of how we need to specifically difficult. Yes, that's the word that Oz uses with me. I am difficult. Tanya, we need to get together and do some channeling together. We talked about that. So what the message here is, girl, no, is very specifically drop the little frustrations. I think that there are some little frustrations you have going on in life that you could, there's a scammer here. I don't see them. I don't see the scammer. What page are they on, Alicia? Alicia. What page are they on? We are adults. Why can't we make this app? Because we're adults. Good morning, Johanna. I can't see the scammer. Anybody else see the scammer? You get sides versus names. It's annoying. Yeah. I get sides as well. Usually it's one side or the other on the mystical moon. Oh, we can't have that, can we? Let me head over there. See, they've blocked me so I can't see them. Isn't that crappy? Jerks. Got to give it to them. They know how to do it. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, hi, Samantha. I can't see the scammer. Mr. Fry, can you find a scammer on the mystical moons? So drop the little things. Drop the little things that can be released, right? Why keep beating those little annoyances? They're not necessary. And what happens is the little annoyances become larger. And all of a sudden they're consuming and they attract other annoyances. So drop the little frustrations, drop them. It's not, and I believe you know what they are. Little things like who parked in my spot, right? Who cares? things like that. Let's see. Vicky says, are you difficult, or do they just not know how to handle a person who speaks their mind and they project it onto you? I don't see you as being difficult. Oh no, Vicky, I'm difficult. I know it. I have days. Ask my husband, he'll tell you. No, it's when I was first starting, I was having a really, really hard time getting out of the way to allow energies to come through because I had fears. I had fears. I was like, how do you totally surrender your human self over to an energy that is just going to come through? And I wanted to do it. It's part of my calling. I know it is. But I was struggling with the stepping back, and my brain couldn't process, how do I step back away from who I am and allow an energy to speak with my mouth? It's not just mediumship. It is, you're not there. You're back in a room listening, like the green room on a television program. You're listening to what's going on. So it can be, hi, there's Billy Ann. It can be very daunting. And I finally just went, well, this is interesting. Let's sit back and hear what they have to say. And had to figure out how to step to the back. And I actually physically in my brain have to step to the back. Yes, trance channeling is an excellent practice in surrender. Absolutely right, Johanna. It is a lesson, a huge lesson on surrender. So you just have to kind of let it go. I have this with physical mediumship channeling. We've talked about like you're underwater, like you're just in the back and you're like listening. And when you come back, you either remember or you don't remember. And if you do remember, it goes away so quickly sometimes that that someone will ask you a question. You're like, I don't know. I always watching myself on the side. Yeah, I've done that too, Johanna, where you're just kind of just like, gosh, this is interesting. And I need to rewatch the last one we did, Tanya, because I really don't remember. I remember the name. I remember. Good morning, Diana. I hope all is well with you. But I remember the name of the person and who they are, but I don't remember what was said. So I need to go back and rewatch that. I thought I had dissolved my caramel. I need to order more caramels. Celine, right. So anyway. Jeez. All right. Let's do this. Let's see. It was a Titan. I know. Like, so weird. Stress is a new normal? No. This is what we're talking about this morning, Diana. It really, 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 it really is what we've been, I understand, Vicky. What we've been talking about is taking the time to step back and go, who's starting to live in a state of anxiety and just kind of eked into it and didn't even realize it. You know? And it's a thing. We have to pay attention. I left the shop in an absolute hot mess. That was part of my letting go yesterday. I left it in a hot mess. Well, I can say worried. Gotcha, Diana. Sending you lots of love. Vicky McHale, I do need to talk to you, though. She's like, what did I do? Nothing. You didn't do nothing. Okay. Johanna. She said, what? What did I do? Here's your card, Diana. There's your card. I'm not supposed to give you any more than that. Just a messenger, man. Just a messenger. Okay. Here you go, Johanna. That's never a good feeling, right? Yes, I am calling your name. Joanna, Joanna. Okay. I did call your name. Are you open to getting a couple cards pulled for you? These caramels, man, they're giving me a hard time this morning. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Why do I feel? Good morning, Jessica. Why do I feel like you struggle? You fight against yourself sometimes. It's almost like you're trying to move forward, and you are moving forward. You're doing some really incredible things. Your guides are like, look at, she's like marking these things off of her list, which is really, really incredible. But then there's other things that you battle back and forth with yourself on. And I don't even think you're battling back and forth with yourself so much as you are like, maybe not going with the flow on some things that are being presented to you. And here's the thing. I see you out there. You're going with all this kind of flow. You're doing these really incredible things. You're traveling all over. It's really amazing. But I think that there's some things that are being presented to you that you kind of have been resistant against a little bit. And that is those little things, and they're little things. They're little things. Those little things are leading you here, right? They're leading you to that la 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 moment. You're working on this culmination of a bunch of different stuff. So I don't know what it is that it's almost like it's not even a big thing. It's like just a little resistance, little I don't want to do that. I'm not ready for that. I don't want to do that. That's not in my game plan kind of thing. Hold please. You done? You done? Okay. Good morning, Allie Roseback from your beautiful vacation. I'm going to call you later. Aren't the whales spectacular? Aren't the whales like life-changing, Allie? You're having to surrender your personal preferences. That's because they're trying to take you here. They're trying to take you to this like huge new level, new release, new moving forward kind of thing. And the dog was the validation. I know the dog. You okay? Yeah, okay. I know, doesn't it, Allie? They are truly, truly amazing. She got to go see the whales, and I'm just the sperm whales, right? You guys see the sperm whales? They're truly amazing. She went to Puerto Vallarta. This is what fighting against it does, right? It creates that lack. It creates that feeling of I'm not getting there. I'm not reaching my potential. All those things. So you're working towards. Everyone was asking what they were. They're whales. Oh, well, maybe not everybody has seen the whales. Okay. So don't worry about releasing all those little wants and your personal wants and desires. You have things being laid in front of you that are truly magical, they say. Truly magical. So that's amazing. That's amazing. You're on the right path. You're doing great. You don't need me to tell you that. But I mean, your guys wanted you to have an attaboy. Okay. Mick. I'm pulling just a card here. The card is change, right? Don't stay stuck in the same spot. Change is for your benefit. Change is for your benefit, Mick. I'm going to go find the last name. I just remember the first name. Good morning. Good morning. I love you. Did I do that right, Tanya? You always make me nervous. Not really. Mick Haywood. I knew that was the last name. Don't fight the change. It's the theme this morning, isn't it? Right? Because that's all the death card is change. That's all it is. But don't fight the change. Allow it. Change is necessary, but so scary. We talked about this yesterday morning, and was it yesterday or the morning before, about how my mystical life has changed a little bit. And that happens. doesn't it? It happens. And I know not everybody's happy about it. I can't make everybody happy. And that's part of my anxiety. And I had to sit back and realize it's not my job to make everybody else happy. Everybody else's job is to make themselves happy. And you're a nerd. Vedra! It's Vedra, y'all. I only know it's Vedra because I can't see your name. All I see is wavies. Oh, Mexican coffee changed you? It will if you use Mexican water to do it. You should try Mexican hot chocolate. Mexican coffee changed you. Heather, I'm loving it too. I'm loving it too. We're getting ready to work on the other side. And when we open the other side of the shop, that is when we're going to start incorporating a lot of things that go in the shop online too into the membership. So it's going to double down on what we have going on. Evelita hot chocolate. Oh, I know. Love Mexican hot chocolate. Mm. Change is necessary for growth. We don't grow without it. All right. That's my caramels. Those are my chill the hell out caramels. Okay. I'm trying to do morning coffee chats. I'm trying to get hi, Haley, new person. Welcome. I'm trying to have a new schedule. I feel so much better after last night. I really, really do. I woke up this morning and I was like, screw that alarm clock. I have no place to be. I do, but I'll get there. Say no to the drink Mexican candy. Say no to the bushwhacker from the Caribbean, from the Virgin Islands as well. It's called a bushwhacker on purpose. Christine Emerson's like, yay, I made a live. I'm going offline. I highly recommend the honey. Caramels are great, but I really like the honey. Where'd you get the honey? So we do have a schedule. We're supposed to be in April. We're supposed to be in Virginia. And May, we're going to be in Bowling Green, Ohio. We have a festival going on there that we're actually going to go do in person. And then we're planning October. At this moment, Sedona looks like it might be too much for us. And I am learning that she has infused honey. Oh, yeah, I'm on that. Sedona might be too much for my wee brain this year. It just might be. But I'm looking at other things that are much more affordable because Sedona is expensive, right? Sedona is expensive. And so we are looking at alternatives to that. Yeah. Sedona's too much for me this year, I think. It is. I need to get my shit together. Uh-huh. Are we skipping Savannah this year? I feel bad not doing West Coast because we have a lot of people in the West Coast that keep going, what about us? Right? So I don't know. We have to, maybe we'll have a meeting on My Mystical Life and we'll talk about it. Allie, I was just thinking about that the other day. Allie Rosebrock and I were in an APHA, which is an American Paint Horse judging class. Okay, we were in, and yeah, we had a drink called the Panty Dropper. Not a good idea. Because when you're there, they're like, we expect you to act like a professional judge, and not a good idea. Savannah is cheaper in January, February. So maybe we'll plan for next year. Yeah, maybe we'll plan for next year, but I see what I'm doing, right? See what I'm doing. Okay, so wait, am I doing the Bowling Green one? Yeah, Allie, you need to call and get a booth. You need to call and get a booth because the booths aren't very big. So they're 10 by 10. I'll get you the information. I'm going to call you in a little bit. Vicki McHale, I'm going to message you. Change. Okay. Oh, Tanya, do not threaten me with a good time. She's like, I'm ready for a wagon trail. Do not threaten me with a good time. Allie, let's do it. Allie, I'm going to be bringing one of my horses over, one of their fat asses over, so you can get them in tune them up for a wagon trail. I would love to go up to the Angel Line Valley up in in New Mexico, where they shot some of John Wayne's stuff. It's at the top of the mountains, and it's all mountain peaks. And look at Allie. She's like, bring it. Hold on. Wait. Give me a minute, though, because I got to get my hips in order. I got to do some exercise. You're going to see me riding like this due to cramps from getting on the horse. Like, oh, shit. She's glamping wagon. No, Vicki, this is not a glamp. Colleen will go to. It is not a glamping thing. It is not. It is. You seen Blazing Saddles? That's probably how the camp is. I'm all about it. Do not threaten me with a good time. My grandpa swears he may be my grandpa's uncle. John Wayne's amazing energy. I think it would be a great time. I would love to do that. I really, really would love to do that. And I know we've talked about it before. We've talked about it before, haven't we? But it's one of those things. It's a very selective type of trip, and you have to be comfortable on a horse. You have to be a good seat. Just haven't used it in a while. I need to ride this year. Have you met me? We'll put you on the wagon. Oh, we could put Vicki on a wagon, right? We'll put her on the chuck wagon and dress her up in some of those pioneer clothes that button all the way up here. Little bonnet. Yeah? How's that, Vicki? Target had everybody set up for this last year. Oh, shnikes. Probably my daughter-in-law going, what the hell happened to the shop? Do you want me to? Yes. Just wait. Hold on. Okay. All right. Congratulations, Katrina, on your 1-year anniversary. Y'all trying to set me back 5 years in healing. Colleen, I need to get back out on a horse. I really, really, you can hear Vicki now. I need to get out on a horse. I need to do some trail riding. Clem will not be enthused. No, he won't. Yeah, gosh. Okay, guys, I have to go into the shop because it looks like a bomb exploded in there because all this new stuff in. We're getting ready for fairy gardens here in the next we're getting ready for fairy gardens in the next month or so. So we're bringing in a bunch of fairy garden stuff. You can shop online still, and everything in the store is online. So Barbara's sitting there. Barbara's getting this image. You're no on the ugly clothes, no dirt, no digging for food. Okay, everybody have a great afternoon. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. All right, have a good day, guys. Bye.